Right fellas, I've got the most clearest, easiest to follow guide for the boss fight. Solo and co-op, but mainly solo, but all the tactics work either way. And I've got a really clear setup for you. So here is what I had. I had all my perks: Quick Revive, Dying Wish, Stamina Up and the Odin perk, the time skip one. I had my specialist weapon on full ready, and I did have a Pegasus strike, but I went in the box and I got the monkey bombs. So you want them for the boss fight if you can, they're fucking helpful as shit. And also you want to get a new shield, and you want to be on your max ammo for all your weapons. And the weapons I used in the boss fight were the Spitfire upgraded. What a fucking gun that is. That is perfect for getting the shots on the boss and Pegasus. And then I also brought in the upgraded Sharon Gauntlet. That is the red Death Sharon Gauntlet. Fucking awesome. When I use the charge shot, it almost draws like a monkey bomb, draws them in, and it just takes the zombies away from you so you can get some shots on the boss and Pegasus. So when you're ready, you want to jump into the teleporter and you're going to enter the boss fight. And you're going to see a small cutscene, and then you will spawn in the fucking map, fellas. So when you spawn in, you're going to be on this island here. You want to get your special weapon out and you want to fucking take out this guy here. This is the big giant with 6 arms. Take him out as quick as possible. You want to aim for its back. You want to go for the red marks on its back and the front. So when you killed him, your main aim is to survive and get your specialist weapon back up to full so you can use it. So what you're going to do when you've got full health is walk through all of these fire parts on the floor. These fire parts are thrown from the boss on the mountain onto this island here, and all you do is run around here with full health and run over the fire on the floor. And that's going to get your specialist weapon back up rapid as fuck. There is another way to do this: just kill zombies. Just make sure you've got a lot of health before you do this or you're going to go down. So what you want to do now, you can see this blue jump pad. You can jump from this island to this island, and Pegasus will spawn in the air. And what you want to do is you want to either throw a monkey bomb or shoot your upgraded Sharon on the floor. And that's going to get the zombies distracted. And when you see Pegasus in the air, you're going to shoot at him. Just do as much damage as you can when he's flying over. Just make sure you're not right underneath Pegasus when Pegasus does fly over you on the island, because Pegasus has this awesome attack where it like electrifies the floor and it's going to down you if you stand in it. So you want to like stand to the right or left, not in line with Pegasus. So Pegasus will disappear and spawn in a different place. When you're doing this, you want to kill some zombies, use your Sharon, get them all distracted, and then if you need to jump to another island, do it. And when Pegasus spawns, you're going to look in the air and you're going to do as much damage as you can to Pegasus. So that is your technique here, fellas. You want to make sure you've got your specialist weapon on full. That is the first thing. And then you want to distract the zombies and take out Pegasus. So when you've done enough damage to Pegasus, the round will end and you're going to either jump to one of the other islands or he might land on your island. And what Pegasus will do is land on one of the islands in an orange colour. And that is when you want to get your specialist weapon out and do as much damage as you can to Pegasus. So knife the fucker, throw whatever you want with your special weapon, just do as much damage as you can. Also watch out for the zombies, but you should be able to take them out with your specialist weapon. So do as much damage as you can and Pegasus will get up. And all you do is jump to another island and go get your max ammo. And you repeat the whole process again. So you want to go stand into those fire parts on the floor if you can, and if you've got enough health, so that'll get your special weapon back up to full. And you want to kill a few zombies if you want, but there's no really need, only if you want to get your special weapon back up. And you repeat the whole thing again. If you want to throw a monkey bomb you can, or use your Sharon to distract zombies. Have a look where Pegasus spawns and do as much damage as you can to Pegasus. And again, I'm going to just say, just watch out for the Pegasus attack where she will fly over and use that electric ground attack, which might fuck you up. So like I said earlier, just don't stand right underneath Pegasus, stand to a right or left or you might go down. So Pegasus will keep spawning, you're going to keep distracting zombies and you're going to do as much damage as you can to Pegasus. And for a second time, again, Pegasus will fall to another island. If you want to use a jump pad to get over there, do it as fast as you can. And you want to get your special weapon out when Pegasus is all orange and do as much damage as you can to Pegasus. Knife the fuck out of it, there we go, boom boom boom, watch out for the zombies as well. And then when Pegasus gets up and flies away, you want to go to another island from the jump pad and go get your max ammo. And again, we're going to repeat the whole process again. You are going to get your specialist weapon back up to full. And you're going to go into those red fires on the floor when you've got full health to get your special weapon back up. And you're going to look into the sky for Pegasus again. One thing that happened to me in my game, fellas, is I ran out of all the ammo in the world. So don't forget about your shield. It does have 15 shots, so you can use that to get your special weapon back up. You can also use your special weapon to get Pegasus down from the sky. And, you know, that is the only way you can get ammo, really, if you're out of ammo. And also your gobblegums as well. As you can see in my game, I've got the free fire one, which can use your gun. Even if it's got no ammo for 30 seconds, just rapid as fuck use that. Or you can spawn in one of your special weapon power-ups that you can get a special weapon straight away. So Pegasus will drop down to the island again, and you're going to get your special weapon out when Pegasus is orange, and do as much damage as you can to Pegasus. So if you've done enough damage, and you might actually start the second phase of the Easter egg, but for me in my game it took a few more rounds of damage for Pegasus. So Pegasus got up again, I went to go get me max ammo, and then just did the same thing again. I went through the fire to get my special weapon back up to full, used my monkey bombs to throw, and then I shoot at Pegasus so no zombies are going to hit me. So one really good tactic is to watch Pegasus dive back down and disappear. And then when this happens, you are going to shoot your Sharon or throw a monkey bomb, and Pegasus will spawn, and that's when you can get some really good shots on Pegasus and do a lot of damage. So for a fourth time in my game, it might be different in your game, but for a fourth time, Pegasus fell to the ground here, and I did shitloads of damage with my special weapon. Pegasus got up again for a fifth time, which is kind of a ball ache, but shit happens. And you're going to go to the next island and get your max ammo. Repeat the whole thing again, fellas. Go run through the fire objects on the floor to get your special weapon back up. And you're going to distract the zombies using monkey bombs or your gun of Sharon. And just take to the skies and do as much damage as you can to Pegasus. So for a fifth time in my game, I did as much damage as I could. Pegasus fell down to the island. And boom, this is where it happened for me, fellas. I got my special weapon out and I knifed and did as much damage as I could to Pegasus. So when you do enough damage with your special weapon, Pegasus will go to the top of the mountain, and you're going to see the boss on the mountain talk for a bit and say, "Pegasus, you're shit," or something like that. Give me all your give me all your power. That is basically what he says. So when this happens, fellas, this is the second phase of the boss fight. Right, fellas, so you want to come to this island here. If you stay on any other islands, you're going to die. So when Pegasus goes to the top of the mountain and you've done enough damage to Pegasus, you want to go on any jump pad and come to this island here. So just come stand where I am in my game, fellas, and then the second phase will spawn. So there's going to be some zombies spawning, and every now and then you're going to see the boss from the mountain spawn onto this island for about 10 seconds max. So when this happens, you want to throw a monkey bomb, or just throw a monkey bomb whenever. And then the boss will spawn on the island you're on, and you want to watch out for his attack. You want to do as much damage as you can with your rapid gun to the left shoulder of the boss. And when this happens, you want to do as much damage as you can and then jump out of the boss's way, because the attack he uses will down you instantly. So what I did in my game was do a bit of damage to the left shoulder and then I ran away. So the boss will disappear, some more zombies will spawn, so you can use your special weapon, or you can use your monkey bombs, you can use your Sharon, and don't forget about your gobblegums as well. So eventually you want to throw another monkey bomb and the boss will spawn into the map again. So this is when you want to do the same thing again. You want to watch out for the boss's attack and you want to shoot the left shoulder of the boss. And if you do enough damage, the boss will drop to the ground to an orange colour. And this is when you can use any weapon you like and do as much damage as you can to the boss. So if you want to get your special weapon out, you can. If you want to use your gauntlet or your fucking rapid machine gun, you can do that. One advice for this phase of the Easter egg is to save your rapid Spitfire or any SMG gun, because that is good for shooting the boss. So the boss will disappear and the whole repeating step will just start again. So you can kill a few zombies, watch out for some attacks from the boss from the mountain. So you want to wait for the boss to spawn into the area again. You want to do as much damage as you can to that shoulder of the boss. And if you're doing much damage straight away, the boss will fall to the ground to an orange colour and you can get your special weapon out again and do as much damage as you can, or use any weapon you like. For me in my game, I use my special weapon Gobblegum power up, so that spawned in the power up to get my special weapon back to full, and I just like using that weapon on the boss because it just feels like it's doing a lot of fucking damage. So you want to kill some zombies and you want to watch for that electric kind of colour that spawns on the island. When you see this, that is where the boss will spawn, so you can, you know, get ready, and when the boss spawns, shoot him like fuck in the left shoulder, get him down to an orange colour, and boom fellas, this is what it's like when you complete the Easter egg and kill the boss. The boss will be like, oh no, and he'll start fucking windmilling some shit, and then he will blow up or disappear, and you will see a key spawn. You want to pick up the key, and you want to survive for the next 10 seconds. Don't get down now from zombies or you're going to fucking mal. I just got my special weapon out and just shot. Shot like it was my last day on fucking Earth. But boom fellas, you will see a cutscene, and that is the Easter egg complete. I hope you had so much help from this Easter egg guide. I hope it helps you, mainly for solo this one. But I've done so much work on trying to make it really clear and really easy to follow. So thanks for watching. It would be awesome if you could subscribe to me Just Gaming Fellas channel. I've been doing zombie guides for ages, trying to do Easter egg guides as fast as I can.